guys? Mike goes here at rockinguitarlessons.com and youtube.com/rockinguitarlessons1. That's Billy Squier with Lonely is the Night per request of Jason H285. Thanks for the request because this is the first Billy Squier song, and I've always liked Billy Squier. I don't know, in a weird way, I've never heard anyone else say it, but to me there was touches of Led Zeppelin with Billy Squier, including the production of the drum sound. It sounds like bottom sound, but sometimes his voice reminds me of Robert Plant. But it's such a cool song. You know, this is, I think, off the album with The Stroke, which I may do that one as well. If someone don't request it, I'll probably just do it. Standard tuning for this. Let's jump into it. If you haven't heard this one, look it up, man. Good song. Good song. I don't know the year. I'm going to guess and say like 83, maybe 84, maybe 85. Somewhere in there. So the beginning, we're going to go middle finger 2G. You're going to pick that, slide a whole step sharp up to 4. Once you get there, leave it there. Hit the B string and the high E. So, but you got to be in tune, and that I'm not. I could have just left it. I have a hard time. I just have to have it tuned. It's got to be tuned. It's not a tuna. I'm telling you. Alright, so we went up here. Then hit the B string. And then stay on that 4th fret. You're going to do a pick that and a quick slide back to the 2nd fret. So it's a whole step descending slide. It's in there. Listen close. Alright? Once you get there, pull off to the 1st fret. And that's why I want you to use your middle finger for that. And then pick the 2nd fret again and pull off again to the 1st fret on the G. Middle finger 2D and low E. Coolness, huh? Check it out. That in itself is cool. I love it. The next one goes. Start it over. And when you do that 2nd fret pulling off to the 1st fret, you go back to fret 2 on the G and just give it like a slight vibrato. So that 2nd one is this. And then here's the next one. Start it over. Until you reach the 2nd fret on the D. Don't hit the low E now. And it's going into this. You're going to pick the 2nd fret A, hammer onto the 4th fret, kind of bar that with your 1st finger, okay? And then pick the 2nd fret D that you're barring. I have a feeling it was my B string that was out. Perhaps? Okay, so after you do the hammer on 2 to 4 on the A, and then the 2D, then go 1st finger, 4A, pick, half step slide to 5, leave it there and hit the open D, do it again. So we have, it's pretty cool too. And then 4A, so we have, and go over to 2A, pick that, leave it down and then hit the low E. Open. Okay, and then as that's ringing, take your pick and take your pick of choice. Go up on the E and B or down. I like to up, it gives a little more of a snap. Okay, now I want to show you the next part as well. Go 7A. Bar the 9th fret on the D, G, and B, whatever finger you want, guys. It doesn't really matter. So we're going to be hitting strings 5, 4, 3, and 2 2 times. Yeah. Then lift the pinky or whatever finger's off, or on the 9th fret off to where you're just doing the barred 7th fret. 2 upstrokes on that, on the same strings, 5, 4, 3, 2. And go right back down to where you were. So it's Okay? And then the next part. Start it over. Down, down, up. Fret hand mute up. And you can hit that mute in passing to where you're heading. And go to an A major chord. You're going to bar the second fret on the D, G, and B. And hit the open A with it. You may want to take your thumb up there and mute out the low E a little bit. And this is a cool little kind of 70s rock riff here. As that's barred, you're going to go 3B and 4D. So you'll hit the same strings. Go to B. So basically, that's basically a D chord going to an A chord. You're going to go D slash F sharp. I think there's an A bass in it. But basically you're hitting that, lifting it off to the bar, and do it again. So you have, in this section, does something at the end where he does that. I'll show you that little filler because I've always liked that since I was like wee little, and I'm going to show you it. Go 7D, 7B. I use middle and third. Now the trick is to keep your guitar in tune. See? If you can get your guitar to stay in tune, like I always do, right? Okay, we're good now. The trick is, on a serious note, angling that middle finger down a little bit to where it mutes the G, so you don't hear this. It'll sound bad. So it'll naturally probably mute anyways. Slide it to 9, strings 4, 3, and 2. Right back to where you started on 7, and then 6D and 5B. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's a good chunk of Billy Squier's "Lonely as the Night." Thanks, Jason, for the request. If you have questions on anything in this lesson, please let me know. I'll clear it up with you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Once you've done that, let me know what your favorite songs are, and I'll get them to you the way these bands are playing them, not just a whatever version. I actually will make sure our tuning's right, get it on the right strings, the right frets. I do my homework behind it. It's just how I choose to do it. There's lots of ways you can play these songs. It's a me thing. It's how I like to do it. And if in the rare case, and it has happened a few times, where something is in the wrong spot, I'll notate it in the description. Because sometimes, you know, I'll look for the official video or something live, and I can't remember the bands, but there was a few where there was no video for it, and some of my subscribers are requesting songs that are brand new out. There's nothing on it. So I remember actually one was The Offspring. It was off of the new Offspring album, and they actually had I think a capo on fret 1, but there was no video of it. It drove me crazy, man. But that's one of the things I do, just so you guys know. I'll try to find where the guitar player's hands are on the strings if I need to. So that's one of the cool things with the internet, you know, is you can type that in and usually find it. So that's it. Ultimate Beginner's Guide DVD. My first DVD is finished, and getting good response off it. Thank you guys for supporting me. It's 2 hours of lessons for the beginner guitar player, and it touches a little bit into intermediate as well. It's not a big theory DVD. I don't do big theory. I can teach theory, but I choose to teach the way that I learned. And I figure people that want to get better, most people are, if they're kids, they're in school and they're reading books all the time there, and if they're an adult, they're at work, and when they've been working for 8 hours, the last thing they want to do is crack open a book for a couple more hours before they can pick up their guitar. That's my mindset on it, and it really kind of depends on the way it's taught. So I've been teaching a long time, since 1992, so I try and bring it, take the experience I've had over these 2 decades and bring it to you guys that way. So, and my website, rockinguitarlessons.com, the end of 2012, it'll be here, finally, guys. So it's $25 to join and become a premium member. It's going to be a kick in sight, man. So I hope to meet a lot of you guys there as well. We'll talk to you later. See ya. Now go listen to Billy Squier, Lonely as the Night, and then go listen to The Stroke, because that one's cool. I used to be in the arcade, man, playing Asteroids, and I kept playing The Stroke and this song too. So it's cool. It's a catchy tune. Later, guys.